Tennessee football. Riverdale's got a great quarterback, Brian Davis. Lebanon's hoping to throw another shutout with that super defense. We'll be back with the play-by-play call of tonight's Lebanon-Riverdale game after these messages. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Blue Devil football. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to just let me have it, Donnie. Welcome to the press box, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Bryan along with Terry Stafford and Bruce Skeen. We are close to kickoff for this big District 7 AAA football game between the Blue Devils of Lebanon High School and the Warriors of Riverdale. Lebanon is coached by Mark Medley. Coach Medley picked up his 70th win last week of his career at Lebanon High School. Coach Medley owns an overall record of 70-16, a winning percentage of .716. Coach Mark Medley's football team at Lebanon High School comes into this football game 1-0. Lebanon with a record of 1-0 after last week's 21-0 victory over Mount Juliet. We're going to go down to the field for the toss of the coin with our man on the field, John Bryan.
Gentlemen, the white team, you're the visitors. The blue team, you're home. White, which one of you gentlemen on the blue team will be the spokesman at all times? You'll be spokesman on offense and defense, okay? Which one of you gentlemen?
We all play defense, so
you'll be the spokesman, right? Okay. We've got the coin. You see it's got a head and it's got a tail. We're going to toss the coin. And which one of you gentlemen going to call it?
call it, Mark. Call it.
You going to call it? Number 42 is going to call it. If I drop this coin, gentlemen, we'll toss it again, okay?
Yes.
All right, be ready.
Heads.
Heads. He called it heads. It is heads.
We want to defer.
You want to defer?
Yes, sir.
White won the toss. Held that to the birds in the second half. All right, your choice. You want the football. Blue, you want the football. You'll defend which goal.
We're going to kick that way.
All right, you gentlemen stand over there and blue line up right here. Okay, blue will receive the football. White will kick it this direction. Good luck to you, gentlemen.
Lebanon will go on offense first. Riverdale wins the toss. They elected to defer. Lebanon will work out of the north end zone. Riverdale will kick out of the south. And here come the Blue Devils, dressed out in their blue jerseys, white pants, and white headgears. Here's the starting lineup that Mark Medley's Blue Devils will use tonight against Riverdale. Starting at tight end, Chavez Job, 6 foot, 196-pound junior. Starting at left tackle, number 77, Landon Dunaway, 6'3", 250-pound senior. Starting at left guard, Jeff Ashley, 5'11", 223-pound senior. Starting at center, Scott Wortman, 6 foot, 205-pound junior. Starting at right guard, Michael Brinley, 5'9", 179-pound senior. Starting at right tackle, Steve Sanders, 6'3", 275-pound senior. Starting at split receiver will be Damon Stone, 6'3", 178. Starting at the flanker back or slot back will be Jade Sellers, 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore. The fullback is Steve Rose, 5'11", 192-pound junior. The tailback should be either Zach Manier, 5'10", 156 senior, or Tyson Neal, 5'10", 164-pound sophomore. The quarterback, as usual, Greg Triplett, 6'1", 190-pound junior. That's the starting offensive lineup for the Blue Devils of Coach Mark Medley. Deep to return for the Blue Devils, we've got Tyson Neal and Zach Manier. The up-backs will be Steve Rose. Also back in an up-back position is Jade Sellers. Sonafet will kick it off for Riverdale. And here with the play-by-play call of a big District 7 AAA game is Bruce Skeen.
Riverdale 1-0 and Lebanon 1-0. Sonafet will kick off. Neal will stand on the 3. The sun sets in the west on a beautiful night for football. Right over the Cumberland Tower. And here comes Sonafet to kick off. And it will go high and long, and Neal will take it on the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and got knocked down on the 24. Neal returned it from the 5 and got close to the 24, brought it back about 15 yards or more. Lebanon will take over on the 24 on a beautiful night and a pretty good crowd on hand.
Riverdale will use a couple of different defenses. They'll use a 5-3. They'll use an even front, some kind of 4-4 look.
Lebanon will send Demond Stone wide to the left. Triplett's the quarterback. Sellers the slot back, slot left. We run our tailback up the middle. He got a yard, and then he bounced off and got 2 more and got to the 27. He got 3 out of it. It's second down and 7 yards to go. The ball spotted on the 27. Second and 7.
Last week, Riverdale with a big win. They beat Glencliff 55-0. Their quarterback, Davis, threw for 181 yards, 11 out of 13 passing.
Lebanon has filled their side up, and Riverdale has filled a couple of sections up, and about a half of the other one over there. Back to pass, Triplett, long pass. Way down here, got a man open, caught it. Great catch down on the 35 and knocked out of bounds. That was Mo Thompson. Triplett just simply threaded a needle on a 70-fade pass. Terry Stafford, what do you got?
38 yards on that reception, Bruce. 38 yards from scrimmage. Triplett to Mo Thompson.
So Triplett went back, went to the air, threw the bomb. Mo Thompson caught it on about the 38, got to the 35, first and 10 Blue Devils. Riverdale in a 53. We're in a slot left. We run a sweep Manier. He cuts it in, cuts it out. He got a yard. He got 5. He cut it back outside and got 10. He got 12. He got 15. He got 16 yards. Zach Manier, it just picked up, I think, 16 yards to the 19-yard line. First and 10 Blue Devils. 10:47 in the first quarter. Lebanon is driving.
Last week, Zach Manier, our leading rusher, with 75 yards. He went outside, went wide on the sweep, got a lot of it after initial contact. Great effort by the senior, Zach Manier, bouncing the play and just moving forward for first down yardage.
Ball is sitting on the 19. We're first and 10. We've already got a couple of first downs. We're in a slot right. We fake. We are looking for the fullback. We hit him in a flat. Rose pounds his way to the 15 and got 4 yards out of it as we sent the fullback in the flat. Triplett hit him. He got 4 to the 15. The nose of the ball will barely touch the 15, and it's second and 6.
Steve Rose, a kid that played guard for Lebanon last year, came with the play action to the right. Triplett rolls out to his left to his strong side, and there's Rose out in the flat. Great pass and a good catch.
9:47 in the first quarter, 0-0. Lebanon threatening. Second and 6, slot left. Triplett's the quarterback. Takes it. Run Rose. He got hit hard and got a yard, and he fumbled a football, and I think Riverdale recovered it. We'll wait and see. And no, they're going to give it back to Lebanon. I thought he had fumbled it, Tommy, and I don't know where you've seen it or not, but it looked like he coughed it up. But evidently he fell on it on a 14 and got a yard. We're looking at 3rd and 5.
Looked like Michael Brinley, offensive guard, jumped on that football for Lebanon. Brinley with a recovery.
So we're on the 14, and we're 3rd and 5. We got to go to the 9. Our tackle just moved. Our right tackle got set, raised his hand and moved, and that'll cost us 5 back to the 20, back to the 19. So now we're going to be looking at 3rd down and 10 from the 19 where we started from. We started this drive deep in our territory on about the 22 or 3 yard line. We got a long pass, and now we're on a 19. We're looking at 3rd and 10. Damon Stone will check in with a play to triplet the junior quarterback. Damon's a senior. He'll split wide to the right. Sellers has got a wide slot right. Rose is a fullback, and Manier's a tailback, and we fake, and we look, and we throw to incomplete. Short pass. We were trying to hit Rose in the flat on about the 12. It was a short pass. Let's see if our field goal team is coming in. Jonathan Presley. I think so. We're going to try he'll be kicking it from the 35-yard field goal attempt.
Bruce, he had a little trouble yesterday in practice. He was pulling everything left. Let's see if Presley can adjust for the angle.
He's only 6 yards deep. They're usually 7. Snap back. Placement's kick. It's long. It's high. It is no good. I thought he had it. He missed it. Riverdale takes over on the 20. Tommy, it looked like it was going to be there. He had plenty of distance. He must have hooked it or pushed it. I could not tell.
Must have been a hook because the official on the near side was the first one with the no good signal, and Riverdale goes on offense, 1st and 10 at the 20. Their quarterback, their leader, Brian Davis. Kenny Fletcher is the fullback. Andre Johnson is the tailback.
Davis and Fletcher and Johnson. They come up and they get in a smokestack guy with a wide out. Then they go to a slot left, send a man in motion toward us. They run a sweep, got outside. They got a daylight all the way to the 30 and got a first down, I think. Got 10, and they're going to put it right on the 30. They may have to measure it. He got 10 yards. They run a sweep to Johnson, and he may be a foot short. I think he is. 2nd down and a foot. Got 9 yards and 3/4. And Riverdale looking at 2nd down, and they need about a foot to go. They'll send a couple of wide outs to the left. Come out of the huddle. Davis is the quarterback. Double slot left.